I don't believe Ekitike gives his shirt to Jerky if Henderson and Milner's in the squad. There's a disconnect between what I would say was the fans and the team as a whole. But then you start seeing what happened with Szoboszlai at the end. It starts becoming a problem with what starting to happen. And you know what the maddest thing is? I'm going to say this from my point of view is, I just think Szoboszlai at that time was just so frustrated. I think it was more out of frustration because I think, listen, none of Liverpool's players had a great game at City, but you know, over the course of the season, he's been probably our best player and he plays with his heart on his sleeve. That's just how he plays, innit? So at that point where he's like, yo, man, like he was standing there by himself. And as a player, because his emotions is heightened, don't get it twisted, the gesture where he's like, come on now, support. I was like, oh, brother, right then, you more just on some apologetic clap, clap.
Yeah, but I know you say you get it on a player's point of view, but you know, Liverpool fans, 8,000 of them have travelled down to watch a atrocious game like that. So it's not only players who have emotions; fans have emotions too.
Yeah.
More than anything, you know, they've wasted their their early afternoon Saturday to come and watch their team get thrashed, not putting in sufficient effort, you know, to even to make it a close game like that. Like, so yeah, players can be frustrated and players can have their POV, but like, if you don't understand fans after losing to for the last 7-8 years, your top rivals 4-0, like if you don't understand fans at that point and you want more support, to me, I'm like, suppose I think it, like, I don't know, a lot of stuff he does gets on my nerves as well. I'll say that. I know he's been our best player, and granted, he's a very talented guy, but even the whole flirting with Real Madrid and all this stuff, to me, I think it shows character issues, and these are all the underlying stuff that's happening at Liverpool.
I think there is a lack of, we come back to this identity, but it's a culture. So there's the do's and the don'ts. Do you know what I'm saying? And look, I always say this, right? I think Van Dijk, bad boy captain, and I've said that, right? But I do think when it comes to leaders, and I'm talking about vocal leaders, I don't believe Ekitike gives his shirt to Jerky if Henderson and Milner's in the squad. I don't think he does it at that time. Because I believe that look, you got to read the room.
Yeah.
Regardless of it not being, and you're just like, you wasn't thinking, they stay on and be like, this is the culture of the team.